Hello, 6th grade horn players. So this is me playing Canticle from the beginning to measure 39. Okay, I'm going to stop before I play 39. Okay? Before we jump in, I just want to remind you of a few things before we just start playing. First thing is to always check your key signature. You're going to notice there are 2 flats in this song. 2, not just 1. That means that not only are B's flat with our thumb and first finger up high, but also remember that E's are flat in this one. So remember, you're going to use your second finger on every E, not open like we like to, okay? So that's the only thing to be careful of that way. You will notice also that there are 3 beats in a measure, okay? 3 beats always kind of messes it up a little bit. Be careful, make sure you're thinking in 3, okay? Now, in terms of like weird or different notes, in measure 13, you're going to see an F sharp. We've played F sharp before. Just remember, it's middle finger also. By the way, if you have a handy dandy pencil handy, be great to put that in there. Put a number 2 above there. A measure later, the F goes back to normal because of that lovely natural sign. Okay. Other than that, there's another F sharp in measure 32. Here again, middle finger. The only other thing that's a little weird is in measure 36. Now, what happens in 36 is that there are 2 G flats. Okay, you'll see the first note is G flat because it's got a G, and there's a flat beside it, okay? G flat is F sharp, okay? Remember, notes can have 2 names, okay? Just because you have a name and a nickname does not make you 2 people, right? You're 1 person, 2 names. Same thing with notes, okay? In measure 36, the G is flat. It's going to be the same as F sharp, middle finger. The last note in that measure is also a G. Because it's in the same measure, it's also a G flat. So that measure is going to go G flat, B flat, that we're used to, no problem. Or not B flat, A flat, oh my goodness. So G flat, A flat, G flat. So you're gonna go middle, thumb 2, 3, back to middle, okay? That'll be a weird measure for sure. When I get done at measure 38, I'll probably play that measure an extra time or 2 because that's gonna be one to practice a little bit, okay? So before I jump into Canticle, let's make sure I can find my first note or 2. If you haven't played a couple, I would play a couple notes, I'd play them now. So that was our D, our starting note in Canticle. Remember, lots of slurs here. Be careful, connect those notes. Here is Canticle from the beginning. This is slow, okay? 1 and 2 and ready, here we go. Just played E flat. Here's measure 9 and rest. Like I said, I'm going to do measure 36 one more time. That's the weird one. So the F sharp or G flat to the A flat and back. Do that measure one more time with me, guys, okay? just weird adding and subtracting your third finger, which we never use. So that is the beginning of Canticle. I'll record the second half and put it underneath this one to do the second half. So happy practicing.